Attention on deck. Please stand for our invocation.
I invite you to pray. Gracious God, we thank you for this opportunity to stop and acknowledge the accomplishments of these graduates. These sailors have proven that they can be responsible by being committed to themselves and by being committed to others. They have shown great perseverance and ambition. May they find happiness in their power to achieve excellence in all that they do. We know that none of this would have been possible without their knowledgeable and dedicated instructors, their diligent and committed SLPOs and A-School staff, or without the guidance and support of their family and friends. Bless these graduates as they move on from one challenge to another. Be with us now. This is our prayer. Amen.
Please be seated. Commander Bryant, chaplain, staff, family and friends, and most important, graduates. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for Machinist Mate Class 2326 Alpha, Electrician's Mate Class 2313 Mike. Today is a special day for these sailors as it marks the completion of long weeks of hard work, and I am pleased that we are here to recognize the efforts and achievements of these young men and women. Today's guest speaker is from Hackettstown, New Jersey, and joined the Navy in January 2016. After completing recruit training in Great Lakes, Illinois, he attended Nuclear Field A School, Power School, and Prototype here in Goose Creek, South Carolina. Upon completing training, he was stationed aboard the USS Nebraska Blue Crew on the SSBN 739, a nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine stationed in Bangor, Washington. During his time on board, he was the leading petty officer for Machinery Division and assistant quality assurance officer for his last 2 years on board, while also qualifying engineering watch supervisor and engineering duty petty officer. In February of 2021, he reported to Naval Nuclear Power Training Command, where he was assigned as an instructor in basic machinery, where he taught 5 classes before becoming a command project manager, where he looks to find innovative ways to introduce technology into the classroom with the Digital Curriculum Initiative. It is my pleasure to introduce Machinist Mate, First Class, Submarines Qualified, Cliff Dimboski.
Thank you. Good morning, Commander Bryant, chaplain, fellow staff members, family and friends, and most importantly, our graduates. Nuclear power has had momentous milestones achieved in its history, and today we mark another chapter in our story as nuclear operators. This story is going on 70 plus years now, and all of you are here to see that it continues. Every Friday, we as staff members get the distinct privilege of welcoming you all into our ranks and passing you along further into this program. This day, to me, is the most satisfying part of this job, seeing all of you graduate after working so hard. I remember 6 years ago, sitting in these very same seats during my graduation. I was grateful that I passed Nuclear Field A School after, for mechanics, 16 long weeks of about 25 to 30 hours a week for myself. You know, some people might have had it a little easier. But during that time, you give up time with family, friends, your hobbies, interests, and anything else that wasn't covered by our topic guide objectives in preparation for your examinations. You've all earned this achievement, and you should be proud of yourselves and celebrate how much you sacrificed to make this a reality today. As I leave you here today, I want to leave you with some important lessons that I've learned over my time in the Navy. Firstly, you're going to do amazing things for our Navy. If you weren't a scholar in academics, if you weren't a protege of repairs, that's not the end of the world. You're going to find your role wherever it is, and you're going to make the Navy proud. Secondly, question everything. This is something that we've been teaching you for quite a while now that you've been in this building. This is going to help you in Power School, and it's going to give you a better sense of things when you show up to your first division on your first ship or boat. And thirdly, always seek to get better. Even if you're only gaining 1% from where you were previously, you want to try to get better every single day. It may seem tedious sometimes, it may seem like it's difficult, but continuous improvement is what is going to keep our nuclear program continuing. You've accomplished something great, even if you might not recognize it right now. You're going to have an incredible naval career, and our community is very proud to have you join us. Lastly, I'll leave you with a quote from all-time great head coach Vince Lombardi. "We will chase perfection, and we will chase it relentlessly, knowing all the while we can never attain it. But along the way, we shall catch excellence." This is what it means to be a nuclear operator. Thank you. Military members, attention. Graduating students, I will now frock you to the rank of third-class petty officer. To all who shall see these presents, greetings.
Greetings!
Know ye that by the authority vested in me, and reposing special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of these sailors, I do hereby appoint you to the rank of third-class petty officer in the United States Navy, as such from the 16th day of June, 2023. Your appointment as a petty officer in the United States Navy makes you an heir to a long and proud tradition of naval leadership. By accepting this appointment, you are charged with demonstrating those standards of performance, moral courage, and dedication to the Navy, the nation, which we will serve as an example to your fellow Navy men and women. Your desire to excel and to guide others must be boundless. Your appearance must be a model for others, and your performance must be a continual reflection of your sincerity, attention to duty, and moral responsibility. By exhibiting unfailing trust and obedience towards superiors, cooperation and loyalty to your peers, understanding and strength to your subordinates, you will contribute greatly to the effectiveness and good name of the United States Navy. Families and friends, please join me in a round of applause for the Navy's newest third-class petty officer. Please be seated.
Each of these sailors has earned their new title. There are those, however, that stand out from the rest, as evidenced by having the highest grade point average among their classmates. The instructors, advisors, and classmates recognize them for their achievements in the classroom, and we call these sailors our honor graduates. Today's honor graduates are Machinist Mate, 3rd Class, Andrew Mackus. Electrician's Mate, 3rd Class, Mikhail Fauchkarkis. Honor graduates, front and center.
Left. Face.
The Honor Graduate Award will be presented by Commander Bryant and Chief Donovan Hassepole. Military personnel, attention to honors. From Commanding Officer, Naval Nuclear Power Training Command to Machinist Mate, 3rd Class, Andrew Rescue, Electrician's Mate, 3rd Class, Mikhail Fauchkarkis. Congratulations for achieving the highest grade point average among all graduates from your class at Nuclear Field A School in Charleston. Your standing reflects your personal motivation, academic excellence, and dedication to duty, and your outstanding performance serves as a superb example to your shipmates and is in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. Best wishes, signed, J.D. Anderson, Captain, United States Navy. Military personnel, please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the section leading petty officer for Machinist Mate Class 2326 Alpha, Chief Machinist Mate, Submarines Qualified and Surface Warfare Qualified, Thomas Boland.
Thank you, Petty Officer Wagner. Good morning, Commander Bryant and Chaplain, fellow staff members, family, dear friends, guests, and most importantly, our graduates. To all the graduates, congratulations. Did a lot over the last few months as it was a great learning and growing experience for myself, as I'm sure it was for you also. From day one, I set high standards for you. I pushed you hard to uphold these standards that I knew brought me great success and many other that are already in the fleet, out to the fleet. I ask that you continue to strive for these standards every day. Today is the day that I say, I'm immensely proud of you. Each and every one of you sitting here today, Even though we had our ups and downs, all of you strive to live up to those standards, and I thank you again. Nuclear Field Day School may now be over, however the work does not stop. I challenge all of you to continue to strive for excellence in everything that you do. Strive to excel in Power School and then in Prototype. Never lose focus of the end goal, which is to join the prestigious community of nuclear operators in the fleet, and the greatest Navy in the world. If there is no end point, you will lose track. So reflect daily on your goals so that the end point stays in sight. I'll leave you with the same words I told you on day one. Good order and discipline should be second nature to you. So first, you must apply 100% effort to all that you do. This will be proven in your developing work ethic. This means that you must allow time for reflection on a daily basis, to notice your shortcomings as a sailor, but more importantly as a human being, and a productive member in today's society. Next, you must strive to be better on even the slightest shortfalls today, in order to be better than you were yesterday. Sounds kind of familiar. And last but not least, overcome your pride if you need help. Don't let someone else do the work for you, but ask for help if you need it. We are a large family that has your best interest in mind. Sometimes it might not seem that way, but I promise it's true. So heed the advice and wisdom as it comes. Everything else will fall into place. To quote Admiral Rickover, he sums it up in the best single phrase: good ideas are not adopted automatically. They must be driven into practice with courageous patience. We have started to test this with you in Nuclear Field Day School, and you've succeeded. You are part of an elite group coming from arguably the hardest academic program offered by the military. Success teaches us nothing. Only failure teaches us the greatest life lessons and encourages the highest amount of growth. So embrace those small and sometimes large failures as they come, and know that they are the opportunity to grow the most. Once again, I've been proud of you along the way, but there is an overabundance of pride today that I needed to vocalize. Congratulations on your graduation, and thank you for volunteering your service to our country and the world's finest Navy. May you all have a bright and successful future ahead of you, and enjoy your well-deserved break with your family and friends. Don't forget to fill me in on those big waypoints in your career, because I'm going to keep tracking them, as I see bright futures in front of each and every one of you. Now presenting Class 2326 Alpha.
Left face.
Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Stephen Bonilla, Class Master at Arms. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Ian Cos. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Sean Loftus. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Charles Madavac. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Jonil Otero Narat. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, John Robin Swan. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Brian Tapia. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Paxton Winscott. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Joshua Zelaya. The following sailors are graduating with distinction with a grade point average of 3.40 to 3.59. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Darren Layton. The class leader and class honorman, Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Andrew Matches. Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Luis Orozco Robles. The assistant class leader, Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Samuel Plankles. And Machinist Mate 3rd Class, Ethan Snyder.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the section leading petty officer for electrician's mate class 2313 Mike. Electronics technician, first class, submarines qualified, Scott Constantine.
Good morning, Commander Bryant, chaplain, friends and family, and our graduates. Thank you all for making this trip to celebrate the accomplishments of our newest Nuclear Field A School graduates. Nuclear Field A School is the most intellectually challenging A school in the entire United States Navy. The Roman philosopher Seneca the Younger once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." These students have been strengthened. They have overcame every challenge they were presented and elevated their level of knowledge in the process. However, success in the Navy nuclear program is not based solely on intelligence and level of knowledge. In order to thrive, they have to find the drive to persevere. For some of these sailors, their driving force was their family. For others, it was their competitive spirits. And for others still, it was the goal of a bright and successful future. The Navy is a challenge. They have and will continue to succeed in said challenge. They'll give up sleep, they'll work long hours, and they will struggle to succeed. And they shall succeed. They've proven that they have what it takes to do so. And so, A School graduates, we stand here today and we look forward to the future. No matter what our end goals are, and no matter what tasks we are given, the skills and the resilience that you have developed over your time here is the start to a successful future. I am proud of each and every single one of you, and I look forward to your success. Now presenting Class 2313 Mike.
Left, face!
Electrician's mate, third class, Aiden Arredondo. Electrician's mate, third class, Riley Burgett. Electrician's mate, third class, Seth Brown. Electrician's mate, third class, Matthew Cruz. Electrician's mate, third class, Michael Deffinger. Electrician's mate, third class, Nicholas Durante. Electrician's mate, third class, Christopher Durrett. The assistant class leader, electrician's mate, third class, Marissa Edwards. Electrician's mate, third class, Nitro Edwards. Electrician's mate, third class, Giovanni Franco. Electrician's mate, fireman apprentice, Harrison Helmer. The class leader, electrician's mate, third class, Dakota Rocha. Electrician's mate, third class, Jesus Rodriguez. Electrician's mate, third class, Sierra Ryan. Electrician's mate, third class, Gabriel Spader. Electrician's mate, third class, Nicholas Tripp. The class master at arms, electrician's mate, third class, Angelise Van Noy. Electrician's mate, third class, Travis Wilson. Electrician's mate, third class, Ian Zwall. The following sailors are graduating with distinction with a GPA between 3.40 and 3.59. Electrician's mate, third class, Brandon Bird. Electrician's mate, third class, Heyman Diaz. Electrician's mate, third class, Raymond Lewis. Electrician's mate, third class, Colin Weemet. Electrician's mate, third class, Caden Thomas. The following sailors are graduating with honors with a GPA between 3.60 and 4.0. The class honorman, electrician's mate, third class, Nicole Fauch-Parkey. And electrician's mate, third class, Jack Sargenti.
Each of these sailors has exuded a great deal of personal drive, overcame obstacles, and they've all made individual sacrifices to make it here today. Still, there are those that, by the manner in which they have completed this training, have inspired others. What sets these sailors aside from their peers is the consistency in their efforts, their refusal to quit, and the examples they have set. They demonstrated the qualities most treasured in the Navy, those of honor, courage, and commitment. These sailors are the recipients of the Commanding Officer's Personal Excellence Award. Today's recipients are, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Machinist mate, third class, Paxton Winscott. And electrician's mate, third class, Colin Weeman. Awardees, front and center. The Personal Excellence Award presented by Commander Bryant and Senior Chief Cameron Winders. Military personnel, attention to honors. The Commanding Officer's Personal Excellence Award is awarded to the student in each class who has exhibited the greatest degree of professionalism. This student stands apart from peers by virtue of hard work, personal dedication, and a demonstrated desire to succeed. Your impressive dedication to duty, exceptional academic efforts, and perseverance in the face of adversity have made you an outstanding example for your classmates to emulate. The professionalism exhibited while performing your duties is in keeping with our Navy Corps values and warrants your selection today as recipient of the Commanding Officer's Personal Excellence Award. Signed, J.D. Anderson, Captain, United States Navy. Left face, carry on. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the Director of Nuclear Fuel Day School's Mechanical Department, Commander Bryant.
Well, good morning. First of all, welcome everyone who made it out to Charleston for graduation. Looks like the weather is actually going to be pretty decent this weekend, so hopefully you're able to enjoy some time here while you're in town. Appreciate those tuning in either online. Means a lot to all of us. Fridays in A school, as we heard earlier, are significant days for us. We get to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduates of every class that comes through almost every Friday. And so we get to celebrate their graduation of significant effort and time. We also get to celebrate their promotion to third class petty officer. First, thank you to the friends and family that have made it in town and those that are attending online and those that have supported these sailors through, as we've heard, one of the most academically challenging programs, not just in the Navy or military, but in the world. That support is needed now. It'll be needed next door in Power School, Prototype, and their time through to the fleet. Look forward to see everybody make it back or be able to celebrate their next milestone, which will be graduation in Power School next year. Next, I'd like to thank all the staff that got us to this point. It's not lost on me or anyone else in the room, the work it takes to get the students and get us to where we are. So appreciate all the staff and what you were able to accomplish. But last but definitely not least, congratulations, graduates. Commitment in the face of adversity, perseverance, overcoming difficult situations, often referred to as grit, is shown to get you to this point and will help you in your career going forward. Remember what we discussed about mental toughness and apply those lessons throughout your career. When you find yourself in a challenging situation, you're not quite sure what to do, adhering to these values that we've discussed in A School will always lead you down the correct path and help you make the right decisions in the face of adversity in your future. In conclusion, very proud of your accomplishments to date. Look forward to tracking your progress next door in Power School, Prototype, and out in the fleet. Thank you.
Please stand for our benediction.
Let us pray. Gracious God, we ask for your blessings on this graduating class. Thank you for the new insights and knowledge they have gained. Grant each graduate wisdom to apply themselves to the challenges that lie ahead. May they rise to every occasion to lead with honor and professionalism. As we close here today, I ask that you bless all those here in attendance. Bless this command, our Navy, and this great nation. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
This concludes today's graduation ceremony. Graduates, congratulations and well done. Military personnel, carry on.